utilities, of course, in the house. But from renting a room, I told my brother, you know what, bro? I'm gonna be moving out soon. I'm gonna go rent an apartment up in the high desert because I work out of the high desert. And he's like, why don't we try to get you qualified, pre-qualified for a home? And at the time, guys, I didn't know that I was going to be able to get qualified because I did have some money in savings. My credit wasn't all that good because it was 4 years after a bankruptcy at that time.
Perfect timing,
So
actually.
I didn't know. So there's many of you guys out there that are just wondering, where do I stand as far as qualifying for a loan? And this is the best time to get in touch with Robert, and he can actually help you get qualified and see what you're working with, your resources, so that you can qualify for a property.
Exactly. Even without personal information, when we go over those three qualifying factors, and which we don't, it's nothing's real personal, but we're able also to figure stuff out, put the right timestamp on it. Not just, hey, let's pull your credit and I'll call you back. No way.
Nope.
There's, it takes 10, 15 minutes to really going over from, can I buy the house? Should I refinance right now? I've been hearing a lot of news about credit card debt, car loans and whatnot. Can you imagine? And I've seen this a couple times, and the result, and once you're coached up, and we talk about simple interest a lot.
Yep.
The difference of simple interest, you only pay interest that month on what you own, on what you owe that month, not for what the whole amortized part is or anything like that. But there's so many situations where, wow, you might have one good interest rate on your home, but if you're paying multiple interest rates, we call that blended interest.
Blended interest.
And then you look at all your minimum payments, and it's taken away from your net blood, sweat, and tears, what we take home. I call that our blood, sweat, and tears.
So just to give you guys an example of what he's talking about, he actually helped me achieve greatness by restructuring everything, right? So what we did, we took out a home equity line of credit out of my primary residence in 2019 when I was trying to purchase that fourth property. Now, in order for me to qualify for that fourth property, guys, what Robert helped me to do with that home equity line of credit was eliminate a lot of my debt, including paying off a car so that I can qualify for that fourth loan. Now, exactly what he did was eliminate some of my debts, the car loan, which equaled to $1,211 of monthly payments, Robert.
Cash flow. We always talk about that cash flow.
So that's eliminating that monthly payment, right, of $1,211. Now, when I did buy that house, Robert, you remember what the house payment was on that property? It was $1,274.
It was 100% income.
Yes.
We talk about, and I hear a lot about this. Well, what about a rainy day? What if this happens? What if that happens? Well, that's the whole point of how we're designing everything, is for maximum survivability, which is cheapest payment results in cheapest interest, results in being in a position to pay your debt off the fastest. We just like putting you in control and educating you. Just like right now, Raymond has so many. I mean, everybody talks about that. We talk about the fear mongers out there, but in reality, it's almost 50% he can drop his rents and maintain the empire.
Yes. We've structured it to where, especially when the lowest interest rates were here a couple of years ago, we were able to purchase properties in 2021, 2022. And really structure it to where if I have to drop the rents, I can drop them across the board of an average of 45% and still be okay with the monthly payments.
And 9 times out of 10, a loan amount took care of everything. We're about the end result. What's coming out of your pocket? What are you keeping? How much assets are you saving? A lot of times when we were replenishing and doing that, there was nothing really he had to pay out of pocket. We let the loan amounts, we let the borrowed money do it.
Yes.
So
really quick, so just to finish off that story in 2019, how you helped me restructure everything, right? And you were saving me at that point $1,211. Now, it took me to get to that level to be able to qualify and eliminate debts by buying that one house in 2014, Robert, okay? And we always talk about buying that first property. Now, that first property that I purchased by myself before I even met my wife and started this this empire that we're building together, it took that one house from renting a room at my brother's house for $600 to him getting me pre-qualified. And that I didn't know at the time, guys, that I was going to be able to get qualified, right? So he said, "Why don't we just go try it?" And he says, and I told him, "You know what? Let's do it." I was going to pay $1,200 at an apartment.
Wow.
Yeah, for a 2-bedroom apartment. I got pre-qualified. I got a brand new home, 2014, 3-bedroom, 2-bath, about 2,000 square feet, and my payment was $1,800 a month. So I was like, if I can get qualified, let's do it. And so again, guys, it takes your first house to start, right? You have to start with your first property, guys.
And we have a saying around here: one house leads to another. If you have ambitions for that.
Love it.
Well, we've answered the age-old question: when is the best time to buy? Right, whenever you can pull it off, whenever you could afford it and qualify, because you have to be able to afford it nowadays on paper. And when we go over the 3 things, the 3 qualifying factors, when is the best time, especially for a first-time home buyer? Whenever you can pull it off. The loan part is the easy part. Game planning, prepping, managing your money is the easy part. Believe it or not, I call it the hunt is the hardest part. Looking for the deal, getting out there, finding the properties. Raymond, you've had a little advantage with I call it the stages you have. You know, the stage is set. You know, he uses the restaurant. He's evolved to where he's used his own personal platforms to talk to people, to reach out, to let them know. You know, so you'll be able to grow. But once you have your first property, well, guess what? Especially right now, the advantage is right now, prices haven't dipped. Oh, you know, we're not seeing this magic inventory. When we look at the positives and negatives, when rates drop, it's the people who are buying now who are going to have really low payments when rates drop.
Thank you, Robert, for hitting that on the nail, because a lot of people were telling me when I was purchasing properties from 2021, 2022, Ray, we're in the middle of a pandemic. Aren't you afraid that you're going to be losing your properties, losing all that money? You know what, guys? I educated myself since 2019, and I'm still educating myself no matter what, on the formulas on how to purchase properties that'll cash flow, right? I look for no less than a 9% yield the first year. Now, I've been averaging, I kid you not, 20 to 25% return on investment the first year with all the properties that we've purchased. But it's possible, guys. Anything is possible if you put your mind to it and change that mindset, because that's sometimes what is stopping us from creating wealth is being scared, the fear, right? Of starting, not knowing. So give Robert a call, guys. Figure out if you can qualify for that first loan, and it starts with that first property.
Yes, guys, call me directly at 760-669-7813. It's super easy to game plan. My NMLS number is 322918. I'm on Facebook, Instagram, Robert Bulmer. I work with an amazing nationwide company. Their main corporates in Florida and our other corporates in Nevada, Las Vegas, Nevada. FBC Mortgage is an equal housing lender. Their NMLS is 152859. I'm on an elite team with an amazing regional manager. My manager is the regional manager, and very well known. And it's strictly business on our team, and we perform. And
you don't mix business with pleasure, Robert? I'm teasing.
Never. And you can call me anytime directly, 760-669-7813.
Awesome. Yeah, guys. So my wife and I, like I mentioned, we're local investors up here in the high desert. We have a restaurant in Hesperia called the Springhouse Family Restaurant, located at 16441 Main Street, Hesperia, California. And you can reach us there at 760-949-2441. You can also reach me on my YouTube channel, Investing in Rentals. I found my passion, as well as Instagram and TikTok at Aquino Ray 99. You know, I'm pretty active on Facebook also, guys. You can look me up as Ray Aquino on Facebook as well. And if you guys want to give me a call, set up a consultation or something with Robert and I to see where you fall as far as qualifying for a loan, give me a call at 909-585-5333. 553-1138, and we can